it's really called football. Soccer? The creators called it football. Soccer? You know, you play it with your feet. Reading between the headlines. Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer?
Guys, I'm here. We're doing it again. We're watching the Blues get this win. Get today's win. A win. That's what we're doing because it's a win every time. Well, speaking from a very optimistic and positive-minded place, a win every time we watch. And this is just going to be another win. It's going to be a sweet win, guys. Guys, it will have never been sweeter than today's win, okay? Because we are down, Chelsea that is, 3-2 to Arsenal in this two-leg match up. Let's say matchup. Yes. Arsenal, Chelsea at the Emirates, if you couldn't tell in the tab that I put out there. And we're down a goal, like I said, 3-2. I might have said that more than once. I might have said that more than twice, but you will not blame me because we are right in the zone for this match. We're focused on the matchup, okay? I just saw the lineup, okay? I think a lot of eyebrows are going to be raised. Mine were, you know what, if not outwardly raised, my inner eyebrows were raised all the way up to 11, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I mean, no, I'm going to say a lot more, actually. I don't know I would say. That's all I'm going to say. That I'm going to say a lot more because holy crap. And I'm not hating it immediately, right? I mean, the way that FOTMob has it lined up over there, I don't. How would they know if he's running a back? I mean, there's just so many defenders on the pitch. That's the truth. You got Fofana. Even if he's just getting a lineup, right? How does he know exactly where these players are going to line up? I don't know what they actually give the referee in those situations. We don't get that. When I get lineups, I don't get them in formation, okay? I don't get them with any of course, I'm at a much different level than the professional game in the top league in the world, basically. So, but yeah. So I really wouldn't know how FOTMob or how this formation will have been sourced at all. But just looking at the names of defenders on the pitch, and we're not even talking about Reece James on the pitch, who often plays out of position. I mean, Gusto's played out of position too, but you basically have listed here Fofana, Chalobah, and Hato, Cucurella, and Gusto. I mean, that's a lot of defenders on the pitch. And it's two left wingers on the pitch, right? Cucurella, not left wingers, but left backs. Cucurella and Hato. And man, I gotta say, just like as an aside, Hato lately, Hato's legit lately. I'm enjoying Hato. I'm really enjoying Hato. I mean that from a purely platonic place. Yes, so I'm really enjoying Hato, and we've got 5 defenders on the pitch. We've got 2 central. I mean, yeah, you got 2 like number 6s here in Caicedo and Santos, right? And then we have like an 8/ I don't want to call Enzo Fernandez a 10, but he plays, sometimes he does sort of play in that spot, in that area of the pitch, that sort of 10 spot when he's a little more attacking, he's a little more forward. Enzo Fernandez does tend to, control right on top of that 18-yard box right there. So good with both feet. I mean, Enzo Fernandez just gotten so much better. So into him lately. And I keep saying that, and I will keep saying that Till somebody convinces me otherwise, or Enzo himself convinces me. But at the end of the day, I mean, a drop in form would be a drop in form, and I cross my fingers so that doesn't actually happen. But interestingly enough, and now we've seen this a million times. See, you've got Joao Pedro and Delap. The way they've got him up here on FOTMOB, which is interesting, is like, okay, just like two strikers up top. They haven't really played centrally too much together. From what I could see, it's always sort of Joao Pedro occupying just below Delap and taking up different positions, obviously on the left or the right, whatever. But yeah, I can't tell. But anyway, so it'd be interesting if this is sort of the shape that it takes with a back three with Gusto and Cucurella playing as wing backs, and Delap and Joao very central, and so that would be interesting. But we don't have that yet. Well, we don't have confirmation of that. We're gonna have to wait until we see how they line up on the pitch. Looking at Arsenal's starters, or let's look at their injuries first. Most importantly, these two right here, Marino, Bukayo Saka. Arteta had a lot to say about how important Marino was to the team. I'll be honest, I don't really know how much. I mean, I think Bukayo Saka is obviously the bigger loss here. How many games did he start, Marino? Did he start against Leeds? That's not like a league game. Didn't start that game, but that doesn't mean anything. Here's also a cup game. Is this Europa League? Are they in Europa League? No. Did he start this game? Marino. No, Marino. I guess he has like a bone break, like a fracture or something. I think that's what they said. Darn, I should probably confirm that. But yeah, no Marino here either. I don't know when this actually happened. Let's look that up. Mikel Marino. Guess it must have been recent, but even still. Anyway. So I haven't really followed how good Marino has been for Arsenal. But yeah, Mikel Arteta had a lot to say about that in the pre-match presser. I did watch Rosenyor's pre-match presser as well. What time is it? We got 3 minutes left. It was a pretty short presser, actually. Let's see. Rosenyor pre-match. 11:03. I guess that's not that short.
Sitting down in there, but fitness-wise,
let's see what the notes are. Team news and fitness
where are
updates.
we?
January transfer window.
Palmer there. Clearly, it's been a very difficult season for him
Palmer
in terms of injuries. Been quite a few reports this week that he's maybe not happy here.
I'm gonna stop that there and just say, well, I'm excited for this game, but you know, it's not great outlook from the outside as a Chelsea fan. I'm sure I haven't checked the books. I don't think FanDuel even allows for betting. They don't have these bets. They don't have Carabao Cup, whatever you want to call it. They don't have League Cup. Let's see, Chelsea. I really don't. Nope, they don't have it. I didn't even bother checking before the stream. I always bet before the stream because I want to add a little bit of stakes. Going to be watching this, but end of the day, they don't do it. So I can't even bet on this game because that's pretty much all I use at this point is FanDuel. But I don't really know the stakes here. Probably could have checked another betting service and do that, but that's not central for this watch along. But anyway, the point is I doubt Chelsea are the favorites here. It's a way to go through anyway, right? It's away at their stadium. It's 2-3, Chelsea down a goal on aggregate. And I mean, Arsenal are just a better team, right? I mean, we're having a moment right now, so it's like, who knows? Can we, and any team can beat any team on the day, and And we're going to stay positive here and believe that our boys can live football and prosper within the football. But yeah, so what I mean by that is, can they step it up and just have a moment here and do it? Dude, wow, that's Enzo's hand. There's full tattoos on that hand. I believe that is Enzo's hand. Let me pull that up. Rosinho. Just a little bit of ambiance here. Huddled up the boys. I wonder what they're saying. I would love to be a bug on the shoulder of one of those players. Just hear that team talk before it. Who's giving it? Was it the captain? You know, it should be the captain, right? But you never know. Maybe there's people in the group that are, you know, the voice in the dressing room. Here we go. There's the kickoff. Launched up the pitch. Arsenal took it. Arsenal's ball. Oh, I got to see better here. There we go. I will be showing some highlights here today. Quick highlights. Okay, so they're saying it looks like Delap is starting on the right-hand side, as the commentators are saying, and drop it. Even the commentators are trying to figure this out right now. They're just like, what's going on? And as you can see over here, Delap is playing on the right side. Joao Pedro down the middle there, you know, running at them, as you can see in that clip. And you know, Chelsea do turn it over, and now it's with Arsenal. It's with Timber. What was it with Timber? No, it was with 36, Zubamendi. The man who did us a little dirty in the last outing, I believe, against Arsenal. I'd have to double check that. Why is my memory failing me lately? I know why. But we move on. Number 2, Saliba, back to Adithabalaga, the former Chelsea man. And you got to say, as a Chelsea fan, I feel like Chelsea fans, maybe it's just me, but feel fondly about Kepa. I certainly do. So it's good to see him out there, but I hate playing against former players that I used to like, or I had a fondness for. It's with Arsenal, and I don't think, I wonder, you know what, I got to pull this up. In the last game that we had against them, maybe we had I feel like we had the possession. We lost the game. We did have the possession, 42%. So while you would think that Arsenal might have the lion's share of the possession, it might not be the case, actually. So not that that matters that much, but as a watcher, you know, well, I was going to say sometimes it's nicer. It's more boring to be off the ball and watching, but I don't know if that's true at all, actually. Anyway, here we go. Arsenal. Was that Gabriel over there? Can't see his number from this. Sometimes I mistake Gabriel for Saliba. I know. I don't know. They kind of look alike, all right? They both have that, like, dark mustache goatee combination. Or at least that's the way I think of them. I'm not sure that that's always the case with them. But Chelsea do have the ball. It goes up to Delap, and he lets it go. And it's the thumbs up, bro. Thumbs up are not going to win games. No, I do actually like it when players are positive with one another. As a referee in the game, I see kids. Some teams are great about this. They've got such a positive spirit, and they tend to do well. Sometimes they don't get a good result, but they tend to do well when they have a more positive. From my anecdotal experience, I don't know, maybe it's that my bias, but I feel like they do better when they have a positive attitude with one another, even if, you know, they let each other down sometimes, as does happen. That is sports. Anyway, here's Chelsea with the ball. Going to go all the way back to Robert Sanchez. as usual. Oh, well, they already turned it over. Oh, I'm getting some messages from my boys. Gotta respond. 1 second. Sorry, the wife. Respond to the wife. Okay, here we go. Chelsea have the ball through Enzo Fernandez. Now it's with all the way back to Chalobah. You can see there, Fofana takes it. He's looking. He's got Andre Santos. Back to Fofana. Back to Chalobah. Chalobah's here. Back to Fofana. And we're sitting back here a little bit. As you can see, a little stale at the back. Chalobah has it. Trying to... Not that pressed to release the ball and go forward here. Oh, Chalobah goes long. That's to Delap. And you know what? He can aim... Should be able to, you know, Delap's a big, I think he's like listed as 6'1". Should be able to get up to the header, you know. Not always the case, though, to the air ball. Not often the case, honestly. Long balls to Delap are just generally, he's started to do better with them. Okay, I take it. I take that. But it's not the best idea to just play long balls to Delap. For I know it's like his stature says I'm a striker who you can play long balls to, but it just doesn't happen to be the case with his skill set. And Arsenal have the ball, but they're in the back end of their pitch. The teams, I mean, granted this is a second leg of an, you know, semi-final. They both want to get some silverware, especially Arsenal, who haven't really gotten silverware in a while and haven't really gotten a lot of silverware in a long time. They haven't been regular silverware winners for a long time. So anyway, the point is that they're both feeling it out here. Ooh, Sanchez under some pressure over there, but I'm not sure that who was that? Hato maybe had a choice there. Now we're here. Nothing going on, referee. Just talking to Timber, I believe, over there. What happened? Oh, yeah, it was over some kind of him raising his hands to Cucurella, putting it around his face. Comes Sanchez. Long kick up, which I'm fine with. Again to Delap, and, well, at least Delap wins a throw. Got his head to it, then it came off the Arsenal man. So, throw in our direction, up the pitch. I'll take it to Lap. Here comes Rob Pedro from the right-hand side. Puts the ball in. Ooh! Put the ball in. There was nobody there. Arsenal had it. Delap ran in on it. And they're probably going to show this right here. Comes across. Heavy touch from Saliba. And Delap puts it in, or strikes it. And now here we are. As you can see, Arsenal have the ball through Gabriel. I like seeing Eze on a, well, whatever. I liked him at Crystal Palace. You know, I liked seeing him at Crystal Palace. Like, good for Arsenal picking him up. But I would have liked Eze at Chelsea. It's just my kind of... Love that. Who doesn't love that kind of dynamic, skilled attacking player, you know? Ugh, so good. Crystal Palace, as I've said in the past, tend to produce these kinds of players. This is Zubamendi coming up the pitch. Dangerous man, can do it from deep and in the box. Yeah, I'm not recognizing the Arsenal players immediately. Is that my sight, or is it just that it's just not visible on the stream? This is Gabriel. Am I correct? Don't see his number. I said it. Martinelli. And Martinelli always scares me. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just one of those guys who feel like he can just on the day terrorize one of your defenders and just do something some magic, and make something happen. Enzo Fernandez having the ball, getting the ball to Cucurella, who's going to go back, all the way back to Hato, Andre Santos, Chaloba, my guy, Fofana. There's always a, well, not always. There's often a defender at Chelsea that you love, or center back at least. There's always a defender, but not always a center back, or maybe not always a center back, but usually somebody. Chaloba, John Terry. I mean, I wasn't a Carvalho guy, but I do like Carvalho. Ooh, nice move by Joao Pedro. Sorry, here he is on the edge of the box here. Can he do something? Leaves it off to Cucurella. Cucurella again. Gets slammed to the ground there. I think by Madueke. Woo! You know what? I have no problem playing against Madueke. I just want to smash Madueke. And I'm not saying I hated Madueke or anything at Chelsea, but I wasn't a big Madueke fan. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe there were people that were, but I just... Nah. Not a big Madueke fan. Just not consistent enough. Let's be real. Sanchez kicks the ball up. Joao Pedro with the ball being harassed by Saliba. And finally he does. I do believe he got the foul. And Martinelli gives him a hand. Thumb up from Joao Pedro. Of course, Joao Pedro, the guy that stood up for Cucurella against the force of nature that is Adama Traore, the machine, dare I say it, big old gorilla of a man. Yeah, just huge. As wide as he is tall, probably. Not a very tall guy, but just a very girthy dude. Yeah. Oh, man, sometimes at Wolves, how good he was. Anyway, we'll see. He's never really been a starter. Never been a regular starter, I don't think. I haven't seen it. Cucurella takes the ball from Madueke. I think Madueke's boot came off. Or is that his shin guard? No, it's not a shin guard. Sometimes the shin guards fall out, too. Gusto running with it. Fofana on the right-hand side. Goes back to Gusto. Back to Chalobah. At the end of the day, Chelsea does need to get the goal. So, you can see that game being played. Who's gonna have the onus on them to make something happen here? And it's got to be Chelsea at the end of the day. The way this is set up is that is the case. And Arsenal can use that to their advantage. Maybe they can't. I mean, it seems like one of those things that you could. Ooh, Delap's going to get called for a foul. I've been saying this. I do appreciate this about Delap. Delap just... the aggression lately. He's angry. I just wish he could turn it into a little more confidence. Because it's like aggression without necessarily the confidence, I feel. You know? What was that? He whiffed at a ball. Like, he should have, I believe, I don't remember the play. But I feel like recently in the last game, he whiffed at a real good chance to put the ball in the back of the net. And he really should have done better. If you're a hungry striker... But it's like, I believe it's a feigned confidence by being aggressive. That's what I think is going on with the lap. That's my psychiatric or whatever, psychological evaluation of him from afar. Kepa Arrizabalaga with the ball. Releases it. Yeah, and you know what? At the same time, and I said this last time we played Kepa, you know he's good for a mistake, honestly, too. So we could take advantage of that. Could definitely take advantage of that. I know he's a great keeper in many ways, and I love him for it. And his attitude is fantastic. The confidence on him to go and, like, I believe he took a penalty kick first once. Something like that. I know he took a penalty kick, but I think it was first even. But the confidence, and he missed it. And then he went right ahead and saved, or goaltended for the next Arsenal kick, as I remember it. Saliba with the ball. Kepa, Arrizabalaga. Standing on it again. Chelsea not trying to be the eager Eddie here. I don't even know if that's a thing. Martinelli called for the foul. Cheap foul on Caicedo, I believe. But yeah, Chelsea sort of not pushing all the way up when Arsenal's sitting on it in the box. Sanchez lining up the ball. No problem. Just lobbing up long balls from the goal area or penalty area or close to it. Sanchez, it's too long, it is, in the end. Can basically put it in the net himself without hitting the ground. Arsenal's with it, though, now. Going over to the left to Martinelli again. And Fofana's going to need to do well here. And Gusto goes over to help him. And you know what? I certainly support that decision. Always double team Martinelli when he's 1v1. Always help. You got to always help out. You got to do that with many wingers in today's Premier League. But you're not seeing that from Cucurella with Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke just took the corner there when Cucurella got a foot in on it too, didn't he? So my point is that there are certain wingers that you really got to double team, and Madueke ain't that guy. Sorry, buddy. Although, to be fair, it's a blind spot because at the same time, he can just decide on a day to go Super Saiyan Madueke and just destroy anybody, right? But it just ain't happening with any consistency, and I don't know. I'm not that I don't favor him. I don't favor him against Cucurella. I'd rather not even double team him in most situations. Here comes the corner from Arsenal. I'll be able to show it here. Oh, what's going on? Okay, the referee had to go talk to some players in the box. And since I can only show like very short, very, very short clips, I will wait here, and I will show it. And there is going to have to be a whistle, I believe, but maybe not. So I'm putting out there. Joao Pedro getting into some SHIT with Saliba. Here comes the corner, and it's up and over. Nothing there. Nothing there at all. Madueke did put in a good corner there. Who is it that touched it? Hincapie? How do you even pronounce that guy's name? Hincapie? Piero Hincapie. That's what it seems like. How do you pronounce that? Oh, Hincapie. Does it say how to pronounce his name? Oh, here we go. Oh. Missing this game a little bit, but I do kind of want to know. Madueke. Hincapie takes a great shot on Sanchez. Oh, boy. It does come up with the goal kick in the end because the Arsenal player put it away. But, oh, my gosh, we got to show that one again here. I'm going to do it. Here comes Madueke, puts it in there. And Sanchez had to jump for that. This is probably going to be a better... Yeah. And then the Arsenal player just kicked it out. Bad touch, I guess. Let me see it. Bad touch, yeah. Bad touch, put it right in behind. Bushy brows on the sidelines, applauding his players. Bushy brows, we see you. Oh, no, this is dangerous. Who is that over there on the right-hand side? He's galloping. Is that Declan Rice? No, he's number 14. That's Gyökeres. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gyökeres. I think he's, what is he, Turkish? Swedish. Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, he could still be of Turkish descent, actually. I wonder if he is. Gyökeres. From Sweden? No. He has Hungarian citizenship other than Sweden. Interesting. Oh, where's his early life here? Does it say that? This is too much stuff I don't want to look at even. Alright. Anyway, let's go back to this game. Declan Rice. Another player I wish we got at Chelsea, especially when Mason Mount was there, because they're such good friends from the academy. You just feel they're going to have that best friend, like, sauce, you know? And it's like infectious, and just everybody starts feeling like they're best friends, I think. It depends on the kind of best friends, because what if it becomes like a situation where people are like, it's you two, and nobody, I don't think that happens. It's them two and against everybody else, and I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Here's Arsenal with the ball. Declan Rice, a fantastic player. I think everybody knows that. England starter, basically, for any international game. Pretty much every game, I think, that is of repute. Aritha Balaga with the ball, standing over it, going to launch it. Also, long kick there. Martinelli is bearing in down on the Chelsea goal here, and he puts it in. Beautiful pass back, and it just didn't work. Or cut back. Here is the lap on the ball, and he seems to have been fouled, and João Pedro is going to stop dribbling and just go for it. Oh, is that Martinelli? Did he just put his hand up as in a yellow card? I thought maybe he was just signaling sorry for that. What a great ball over the top from Arsenal on this one. Martinelli over there. Yeah, he does look to be sort of apologizing for the bad foul on Delap, or letting it. Or was it Declan Rice? What happened with? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I totally misread that. And he was putting up his hand like he was looking. Here's Caicedo with the ball. Chalobah. Hato on the left-hand side. Oh, Hato almost gets into trouble. Does get it back to Chalobah, who will always deal with it responsibly, because that is just how Chalobah has been since the beginning of his career, even as a youngster. And wow, Chalobah had to come to the rescue there too. Jeez. Couldn't tell if it was him. I keep mistaking Chalobah for another player, because ever since he just dyed his hair, or cut his hair very short and all natural, which I love, but I much prefer it, but I just keep looking for somebody else on the pitch, and that's him. João Pedro is fouled and does his classic, come on, ref. Look, most of the time he does get the call, to be fair, but I mean, that was a grab. It was a drag back, as you could see perfectly right there. Perfect drag back by Saliba there. Ball's back in play with Chelsea. Caicedo running up the middle. Gives it to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez to Cucurella. Cucurella to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo to Hato. Ooh, Hato. Not exactly on accurate ball to Hato, but he does come up with it after a little sprint. The lap. Just the lap doesn't do good when there's a lot of pressure on him with the ball. Just seems that way to me. I don't know, but okay, the last couple he's passed the ball quickly enough. You need to, he does. I just feel like he doesn't do that well yet with defenders tight on him. I don't know what it is. I gotta pay a little more attention. Maybe see exactly what he's doing wrong, if I can even tell it. Obviously, what the hell do I know? But it just seems that way. Some players, there's like talking like your Sergio Aguero, like could have a player on his back with his arm on him, arm around him, and like the guy's still going to be moving with the ball and not giving it up. You know what I mean? That's just the type of player that guy was. I don't know if he's still playing. I think he's retired now, but I mean, that's just in his prime. He was such a freaking rock. You just couldn't do anything about that guy with the ball at his feet. You just had to get in front of him. Anyway, a little slow to start here. You know, the onus is on Chelsea. The onus is on Chelsea to do something, make something happen in this game, take some risks, and they don't want to do it early, which I can understand. Look at the way they're set up with all those defenders on the pitch. It makes a lot of sense. Ball's going up. Arsenal player gets ahead to it. I believe that was Declan Rice. No, maybe not Declan Rice. Maybe it was. I think it was Saliba. Ooh, Kepa puts Gabriel under pressure there. But Arsenal do come away with it. Declan Rice in the center circle here. He's looking around. No, that's not Declan Rice. I think that's Zubamendi. Eze, guarded by, Caicedo gives him a little push in the back. Saliba, Timber, all the way over to Madueke, who's coming back for the ball, as you can see. Kepa has it. And will Kepa do another put this defender under pressure? Who knows? We got an interception here by Andre Santos. Liam Delap, will he screw it up? Does give it away to Santos. Caicedo at the edge of the box. Caicedo. Nice little chip to Gusto on the right wing. But, you know, Gusto, I don't think he's going to dribble anybody. He might, like, get a good first touch and then run onto the ball in space. He's not exactly like step overs and tricky in that way. At least I haven't seen enough of it successful to think Delap does put a nice ball in, and it goes in behind for a Chelsea corner, mate. Oh, yeah.
Not really, but the cross comes in, deflected out for the corner. Chelsea's first corner of the evening, I think. Yeah, I think
it is Chelsea's first corner of the evening.
They are very happy to just
Enzo Fernandez walking over to the corner flag, placing that ball down.
knowing that at some point,
Oh, I never put. I do this often. Do this often.
something might fall their way. Might be now.
But here comes the corner. I'm going to show it.
In goes that corner.
Goes. Can we get it? Nah. But Enzo's back on it. Enzo kicks it in.
Headed out really well by Gabriel.
Chalobah from all the way outside. Nothing.
Carried away a little bit there, Chalobah.
Nothing.
Touch and volley.
Happens. Here comes Arsenal with the ball.
Space for Timber.
And what was I going to do? Yeah, that game time. Configure this game time.
Cucurella. Well, no foul given as he. Oh, it is somewhat belatedly by Peter Banks. It certainly looked a foul by the Chelsea man on
There we go.
teammate, of course.
Now we'll put it on.
Well, there's not a lot in it.
Make it large.
A little kick in the first place with his right foot. But this is the problem for referees these days, Steve, and for us doing the commentaries is it a foul or isn't it a foul? Players just throw themselves on the floor.
Yes.
trying to get fouls
Bushy
taken.
brows.
It's very
God damn it! I hope Arteta loses. Part of me, I mean, a very low priority part of me, but definitely a part of me that's noticeable, which is maybe a sad thing. And people talk about this, but just wants to see Arteta lose too. I want to see the look on that MFer's face.
momentum. Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know how
You
those
know,
things
I
get
just
flown.
gotta
No, it's very difficult because
gotta see it.
it's like the old crocodile cries wolf.
It's gonna bring me joy. He's so animated on the touchline against my team, you know? It's just one of those situations. It makes you hate the guy, and it makes you want him to lose. Chelsea doing all right. Neither team really penetrating and threatening the other very much. Chalobah acting like a freaking winger there for a second. This dribbling, getting in front of Gyökeres. Damn it, the commentator just said Chelsea haven't beaten Arsenal in any of their last 9 meetings? Is that correct? That's terrible. I remember one time I went to here comes Chelsea. Nope. Rice fouls Andre Santos nicely for us. But I do remember going to a certain FA Cup final, or was it Community Shield, I believe it was, between Arsenal and Chelsea, and it was at London. Was it at London Stadium? Don't remember now. Might have been at Wembley. I think it was at Wembley. And yeah, we lost that. That sucked. That really sucked. I flew a long way to watch that. Gusto picks up that foul. Gonna get a free kick again. Martinelli gonna quickly stand in front of it, which I hate as a referee. Here comes Delap on the right hand side. Gusto's over here on the right. Nah, doesn't work out for him. He isn't a winger after all, but does pretend to be one sometimes, apparently. Not often. I don't remember the last time he played as a winger. But a conservative lineup, you could say, here from Rasenyor, and respect to the man. He's trying to do something. He sees a team that is more complete and more established. He was just saying he doesn't even know his top 11 right now. So you could certainly say Arsenal more established, and he sees that and he decides, I'm going to go conservative. I know we need a goal. We can get a goal against them with a conservative team. Just get the right players, the right attacking talent there that can make it happen. He does seem to have believed in Delap and Joao Pedro, which is a little tough to. Is that our best two, attacking players that you'd want to put on? I don't know. I think you might have wanted to put Cole Palmer on. You might have wanted to put Estevao on. You might have wanted to put Estevao's back. Didn't he leave for personal reasons, something? Oh, there's no Pedro Neto? Are you serious? I don't like that. I know he hasn't been great. No Garnacho either. Oh, there is Garnacho. We got Garnacho. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's worrisome. Arsenal back with the ball. Declan Rice. Eze. Arsenal still with it. Saliba. I think this is Timber here. Yeah. Over to Declan Rice. Just probing in the midfield again. Maybe Chelsea just slightly the more threatening team so far, but not by much. Cucurella has Madueke's number so far. That's his second intervention. Bunch of players all over each other. Timber has to get in and get his hands on somebody, of course. That guy, that's that guy that's making things a little more handsy. Timber. Ooh, why is Jesus getting out of his warm-up clothing to warm up? Really? Why? What's going on? Is there an injury? Didn't see anything. Chalaba with it. Kick it up. Is that Joao Pedro that came all the way back for it? Yeah, and Cucurella. Dude, our players are in all sorts of weird positions right now, man. It is weird. Whatever is going on right now, it is weird, not very predictable, honestly. This is crazy. But it's interesting, and I'm all for it. We haven't conceded. 33 minutes in. And like I said, maybe we're slightly the more threatening side. Don't have the possession. More shots. Yeah. More shots. So, you'd have to say we're the more threatening. Right? Isn't that right? Here comes Arsenal through Timber. You hear the douchebag gooner. Sorry if you're a gooner. But see you out there. Saliba with it.
This has been cagier than the first leg. Often in a two-legged tie, it's the first leg that's cagey, and the second it opens up. But
goes up. Ooh, no. Arsenal in the box. Deep. Oh, man, Gusto. Thank you, Gusto. Woo. Okay, that was officially the biggest chance of the half. And it came through this beautiful ball in. Oh, and then Gusto manages to stop it. Oy, oy, oy. Shee. Martinelli goes straight into the hands of Sanchez. Excellent. Now Arsenal have it again. Chelsea, come on, boys. Coming down on our right-hand side. Gyökeres. Nope, Andre Santos blocks it. There is an offsides against Arsenal, against... was that? Who the heck was that? Hincapie? Yeah.
He's not offside there, but afterwards he's offside there. And the ball comes back to him. He's a good metre offside. Flag goes up.
Yeah, Hincapie. Gyökeres. Is that how you really pronounce a Swedish name? It's probably he must be Hungarian. It's the Hungarian part. I bet. I don't think. Do Swedish do that? I don't know. Long ball to Delap, and he, again, just the long ball to Delap is mostly the wrong decision. You know, mostly the wrong decision.
Sometimes when the ball comes to him, maybe he doesn't have the energy to stick it in the back of the net. But Haaland is just phenomenal for me. What a player.
Timber.
Into the last 10 minutes.
The last 10 minutes of the half. And I feel like I've not watched a lot here. This is boring. João Pedro to Delap. Delap can't get it under control because it's Delap. And if you play the ball to him in certain ways and not play to his strengths, he basically becomes very, very useless very, very fast. One of those things is the long ball. Enzo with a beautiful ball to Delap. See what Delap can do here. Gets, what, booed? Those weren't exactly boos, but he doesn't lose the ball. That's good. That's positive. Can get with that. Andre Santos, Enzo, Hato. Oh, shit. Dax Frost in here. One of the great friends of this stream. Don't forget him. He's here when nobody else is. And that's a real man. That's a real friend of the stream. Back by popular demand. You damn straight. I demand you. I demand you, bro. Cucurella. It's going to stay in Chelsea's hands. Here's Delap. Okay, Delap. Gives the ball away. Can't say I didn't say this is a problem. But we got 8 minutes left to make something happen here. Fofana manages to clean it up. And now Caicedo's running down the pitch here. He's going to stop, look around. Eventually it finds Enzo. Enzo with it. All the way next to Chalobah. And Chalobah with it now. And he's directing Chalobah. Go to your left. And it's again back to this sort of same posture that we saw at the beginning of the game. Where we're just sitting in our own final third, or they're sitting in their own final third. Nobody's pressing, and there's no urgency. But now that we're past this, the first line of defense, here we are. Cucurella is going to see João Pedro. Is going to get him. Enzo Fernandez, João Pedro, Enzo, and they're just playing little BS short passes to make get each other hype, and that's fine. That's what that seems like to me. Here we go. Delap, can he keep the ball? Can he make something happen? Can he have an impact? He wins a throw. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll take that. And here we go. Is that Fofana? Chalobah. Chalobah's good. I like Chalobah starting the action up over, but there's a little bit of pressure, and now Chelsea's going to have to go all the way back to Sanchez. Sanchez with the ball. Is he going to launch it up? Probably going to launch it up. He's been launching it up a lot. Nope. Distributing it to Chalobah. That's Caicedo, Andre Santos. All the way up to Delap, who loses it. again, because, you know, I mean, when defenders are in tight on him, he kind of loses the ball. Doesn't matter where it is, unfortunately. So when defenders are in tight on him, loses the ball. Long balls, most likely going to lose the ball. He might be able to, I would say knock it down for another player, but he's not getting it under control with a player on his ass. It's just not going to happen. We have a second ball on the pitch. The referee decides to stop it. If the other ball, the rule is, little referee insight, the rule is if one ball doesn't interfere with play and play is moving forward, maybe there's a promising attack or some kind of attacking play transpiring, you don't have to blow the whistle, right? You don't have to blow the whistle. You can just allow play to continue until those prerequisites aren't met or those parameters aren't met. Now it's Chalobah in the backfield with the ball, gives it over to Fofana, and Chelsea are all the way back on the reset. Hato's got the ball. Hato I'm liking lately. I got to say, I've been saying I like Hato. I think maybe he's a player for the future. I mean, you know what? He's a player for the present, to be fair. But yeah, he's young and quite good beyond his years, it seems. Robert Sanchez going to kick it long. Except, again, if you're going to kick it long to Delap, there's a very low chance that it's going to turn out to be a good choice. And Joao Pedro, anytime he has the ball, first of all, he, unlike Delap, is good when defenders are in tight on him. But, you know, and in addition, whenever he's on the ball, every single time you will see that shirt being tugged on. It's just like every time. Defenders can't handle him, and they're going to do it. But he comes out on top often. Okay, nice. Arsenal intervention by Saliba, and it's going to be a corner kick. Who's going to take the corner on the left-hand side of the goal? I don't even know. I think it's usually Enzo. It's usually Enzo because he can kick that in-swinger from the left-hand side. So that means he's going to kick the ball and curl it in towards the goal. Let's see if that's what he decides to do. I'm going to show this. Is it raining there? Shocker if it is. Okay, no, he might go short to Cucurella. I can't show this much in a row. Here we go. Here comes the corner. And there we go. And it's punched out by Kepa, as you can see in that little replay. And it's out for a throw around the 60th yard line. No, 70th, 75th. Chelsea with the ball. As you can see here, where they are in the center circle. Andre Santos on it. Santos to Hato. Hato's going to find Enzo on the left, all the way on the touch, and he's going to try and chip it into Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro looked to have been, he at least thought he was in an offside position, so he didn't want to become active in play from that position, otherwise it might have been called, so he stood still. Play, but now Arsenal has the ball. As you can see over there, all the way back to Kepa, Arrizabalaga. And they're chilling. Not much time left, obviously, here. 2.5 minutes of regulation. I don't believe there's much stoppage time here. Madueke coming back. Ooh, Caicedo with a beautiful intervention. You know, Caicedo just proving to be such a fantastic asset. Here comes Enzo Fernandez. He's going to take it on, and it's going to be blocked by Kepa. Oh, man, Gusto. Oh, my gosh. That was a great shot, man. Dang. Kepa got it. That's all right. It's all right. Well done, Kepa. Well done, buddy. You did it. I still love you, bro. Chelsea with it. Gusto trying to make something happen. Looks like there's an offside offense by Enzo Fernandez. All the way on the right side now. Dude, Enzo Fernandez is undercredited with his ability to cover blades of grass. The guy is all over the pitch. Never stops. He's very aggressive defensively. Will run back. I mean, he puts the team on his back. Okay. Plays for the badge, man. You gotta just love Enzo. And I think he has a lion tattoo on his back. And I think I just believe that the lion is a Chelsea lion. I just choose to believe it. Okay, here. Oh, there's a foul against it. Okay, so Enzo Fernandez back tattoo. Yeah, it's a big lion. That's a Chelsea lion. It's a Chelsea lion.
The Emirates, a formidable team as we touched on, but it's all about concentration and organisation in the second.
That's how I choose to see it.
When you've not really played with a back five at all.
Supermendy standing over this free kick in the middle of the pitch, basically. Nice one to Eze. Eze misses it. He just completely missed it in the air. Oh, man, that was kind of funny. But that was also scary. João Pedro manages to hold the ball up beautifully with pressure on his back. Hato to Enzo to Caicedo. Caicedo does hit the referee, and the referee blows the whistle. The referee is obliged to blow the whistle if the ball hits him, and players act like they're angry about it, and that the referee owes them something. Just because they can, and that's like how they work the mind games on the referee. Robert Sanchez with it. I know it very, very personally. Chalobah. That's who it is. Sometimes when Chalobah looks small on the screen, I think he's Caicedo. Now that he's cut his hair and all that blonde out of it, or whatever it was. I think it was pink at a point. Ooh, Delap did do well there to keep the ball in the center circle here. Released Enzo with it. Caicedo, Hato. Really more of a defensive duty here, responsible. João Pedro on the edge of the box. We need somebody that is good on penetrating the box from the edge of the box. And I just don't know that we have that on the pitch right now. There is the halftime whistle. How many extra time minutes was that? Huh. Okay. Well, yeah, it wasn't such an exciting first half. But Chelsea are going to have to start sweating here, right? This is, I'm already sweating a little bit. I mean, not a lot of action. This game can go either way, and we need 2 goals to win, right, at the end of the day. So Chelsea are going to have to start playing with some urgency, and I believe, and I think maybe this is what Razanier's plan was. Razanier's plan was to come out defensive. Don't let Arsenal think or get a sniff. Just shut it down. Be solid. Maybe get a goal. Maybe make something happen through. I like I said, it's going to be tough through Pedro and Delap alone. They just don't have that like winger that can attract the double team in the end, which is, I mean, you don't have a player like Garnacho or Pedro Neto or who else do we have that can do that? Even Gittins, honestly, Esteval for sure. Any one of these players are going to attract the double team on the wing, and that creates space for other players. You know what I mean? So I just didn't see that there, and I think maybe Razanier's halftime plan, in case he did not make, the team did not get the equalizing goal on the aggregate, maybe there's going to be some subs at halftime, and you kind of always want to. I feel like it's even almost the conservative option to make those substitutions, to use at least one substitution at halftime, because otherwise you're left, because if you do, then you're left with 3 moments and 4 substitutions that you can possibly make. So then you can really, and all in one half. So you can really well, obviously they're usually in the second half, not always, but usually subs are made in the second half. But the point is that you have 4 subs, 3 moments left. You've already got a chance to tweak your players on the pitch based on what you saw the first half, right? Make whatever tactical decision. You can make a huge tactical change with just 1 sub, right? So, like, literally 1 sub could be all you need to make a huge tactical change on the pitch. We could see that happen and not even use a moment, not even use that substitution moment. So I think we are going to see Rossignol make us 1 sub, maybe 1 sub, and maybe change the formation. Maybe not change the formation immediately, but we'll see. Wonder what he's seeing, but it's basically both teams chilling and waiting for the other one to take the risks and trying to get in when they can, when the opportunity presents itself by a mistake or just luck. But nothing really. No team's really taking any risks, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do second half. We're about to go to break, and I'm going to have a little break, and then I will come back. And in that meanwhile, let's see if I can actually lower the volume. I don't know if I can lower the volume on this. Can I when it comes up here? I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen on, but I was thinking maybe you could hear the broadcast team a little bit, but I'm not sure it's going to work out, but we'll try. All right, well, thanks again, guys, and I will see you soon. Okay, we are back. Thank you for giving me that short break so I could refill my drink and etc. etc. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Some dudes talking in the. Are they still talking? No, they're not still talking in my threads about this game because this game is boring, and we need something to happen here, us Chelsea fans. But got a lot of time left. How much time is left actually until the second half starts? Usually gives me a little number here. It's very convenient. 2.2 minutes. 2 minutes left. I don't know if they do that on the desktop version. I don't see it here very easily. Facts maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Here we go. You can see it. Counting down. We're going to be a little bit behind that because I believe FotMob is usually ahead of the stream. And yeah, my prediction was that we were going to see some kind of change, even though we started very conservatively. My prediction was that we are going to see some kind of sub at halftime because the conservative mindset usually lends to taking advantage of that free substitution moment at halftime. Maybe he goes, maybe it's a 50-50 thing, but, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he decides, no, I'm going to leave that tweak for later, but I don't think you can at this point. I think just because we need that goal and we haven't seen anything really in that first half, you're going to have to rely on a little bit more luck to actually put a ball in the back of the net by in the second half. I think that Rozignor, it's incumbent on him to make some sort of tweak at halftime with a substitution. We just don't have the personnel on the pitch to score, to just feel like we're really good. The only real attacking players we have on the pitch are Fernandez, João Pedro, and Delap. But Delap, I mean, I'm sorry. There's levels, and I don't know if he might count as a half. Maybe we have 2.5 attacking players on the pitch, although his size might tell a different tale in terms of how much he factors into the total number of attackers on the pitch. But size isn't everything, as they say. Never forget that, guys. Size isn't everything. Okay? What can I say? I think I was making hand gestures that didn't really get seen because I went up. Size isn't everything. Anyway, we're gonna segue to something else without a clever segue. But yes, please. Okay, so here we go. The boys are on the pitch. You can see that here. There's Chalaba. Praising Jesus, the Lord Jesus. Now I have 2 of these badges on, or 1 of these badges on my screen. I'm going to remove them, sorry. But yeah, so they're warming up on the pitch right now. And I didn't see a substitution there, but we're going to see. In terms of the FotMob scores, nobody's really standing out here. Caicedo and Fofana, number 1 on Chelsea, 6.8. Do we really feel like Fofana was the best player? Oh, maybe he was. Here's the huddle up from Arsenal. Rozignor coming out, the man of the hour. After the players saw Esteval warming up on the side. Esteval would be a good decision for a sub. It looks like, and Chelsea are doing their little huddle, and it doesn't look like a sub has been made. I'm a little surprised by this. Bushy brows. Oh, they showed bushy brows for a second. Looked very serious. Yeah, no changes. This is a little crazy for me. This is a little crazy in my opinion. I'm going to tell the boys. Damn. 0 subs. 0 halftime subs. At least it's our ball to start. Enzo kicks it off all the way back to Robert Sanchez. What's Robert Sanchez gonna do? He's gonna kick it up, because that's what he been doing. Yep. And Gabriel says, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either. Very conservative start by Rosenior. Very. Yeah, that's true. Does not understand why 0 halftime subs. Do any of you get that? That's a little weird. A little weird here. But Chelsea do have the corner. Hey, you know what? If Chelsea score this corner, maybe Rosenior will have chosen correctly and then just go on to control the game and be generally defensive and counterattack. Here it comes. Enzo's about to take it. I will show that here. Here comes the corner. It's the goalkeeper sort of spills it, makes a mess of it. Very standard Kepa Arrizabalaga stuff. And Chelsea appeal for the ball, but don't get the corner even. What even happened there? It was just like a total mashup. Ooh, the referee is going to be a VAR here. There's going to be some VAR here. What is happening? Wow. Kepa made a meal out of it. What a surprise. But I'm telling you, that's what I was saying. Can take a little bit of advantage of Kepa, you know, being Kepa, doing Kepa things. Consider a start by Rosenior. Yeah. I think we needed one sub there, but we'll see. That's the truth. Hopefully Rosenior is smarter than me, which he should be. Ooh, Arsenal almost got in, and Chalobah came in and stopped it. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick too, because it looked like Chalobah kicked it off onto Martinelli there. God, you gotta love Chalobah. Chalobah. Yeah. Estevao would be great. Player that can draw the double team in the final third. I'll just open it up. I'm married to that right now. Just another way of getting in, you know what I mean? The hardest thing to do in the game, as it's been said, is score the ball. Score the ball, right? Score a goal. So in order to get there, there are different, there's not an, I mean, I guess there's an infinite number of ways to get in and score, but there are also categories, and maybe there isn't an infinite number of categories, practically speaking. And when you're able to draw the double team, it just creates that's just one way of scoring, one way of finding space to get the ball into the back of the net.
Good build-up play from Arsenal from the left side out to the right side. Odieke just trying to chip this across the 6-yard box. For Rice making the run from deep, just gets under it a little bit too much.
Nothing going again.
Out for the goal kick.
I mean, nobody made any changes. I don't think Arsenal made any changes either, right? Wasn't like an injury. This is such a stale game, isn't it? Sheesh. But we'll get there. I mean, it has to pop off. Chelsea can do nothing else but pop off. And Robert Sanchez goes long again. I love that we're going. Ooh, it was a nice touch by Joao Pedro, but an Arsenal player was able to stick a foot in and get it away. Chalobah's there again to stop the Arsenal attack, and he's just, I mean, he's basically our best player right now. Now we've got Arsenal sort of in the corner. Hincapié is going to take the throw in here. As you can see, it's with Gabriel, and it goes all the way back to Saliba. Saliba to Timber. Timber looking inside, back to Saliba. And yeah, and our most forward player is Enzo, pressing as usual, off in the presser. It doesn't get the credit for it. Doesn't get the credit. Gabriel with the ball. He's looking for the pass. He goes long, but you know what? And Delap is on it. Delap is putting his body in between it. Caicedo comes away with it. And there isn't an advantage played by the referee there. I think that was a clear foul, but I'd have to see it again. And now there's no foul called either. Now the foul is called. Okay, but Enzo, the way Enzo was looking at him, like appropriately so, was like, "What the hell are you doing, referee?" And that's coming from a referee. But anyway, well, I've seen those eyes enough times to ignore them. Let's be real. Here's where the ball is. Gusto loses it, slips, and who comes in to save the day? Fofana, thankfully. He knocks it up, and it's going to be reset all the way to Kepa. Kepa does like a BS no-look pass to his left, and actually it doesn't trick Joao Pedro at all. Pressure was on from that first touch, and that's how important the goalkeeper's distribution is that because Joao Pedro read that, every single touch after that was under pressure, and it ultimately resulted in a Kepa clearance instead of Arsenal controlling the ball, passing it around, and developing a rhythm towards goal. Ooh, there was a little tug on Delap there, and he got away with it. A little bear hug sort of suplex move. Got away with it. Just yanked him that little bit with his arms around him. Uh-oh. Gusto Martinelli in a foot race here. Gusto had to take a touch in the end, even though he wanted to guide it out. And now Martinelli's in the corner, and they're fighting. Here comes the help. Now it's Hincape, and he played like he dove on the ground like the lap maybe. No, just kidding. Oh wow! And Joao Pedro comes in and gets the ball out, and he is fouled in the end and gets it for Chelsea. And he took a little bit of. Looks like somebody hit him anyway. Hincape running away, as though he had nothing to do with it. Here it comes, and it was Hincape in the end. Yeah, obviously. And he's happy to do it. Didn't get a yellow card, and he stopped a counterattack. Oh, and there's a yellow card given to Bushy Brows. Sit down, bro. Sit down. I don't think there's anything that. Yeah. Okay. Now, what is this? Now it's all joy. Okay, bro. Stop playing the referee right now. Step away, bro. Just stop talking. Stop talking, bro. Stop it. I'm sorry. I just can't. Like, no referee watches that and is on, like, Arteta's side. Nobody. No referee. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Cucurella is going to take this throw, as you can see right here. And now it's Hato. Chalobah going to go to Sanchez. Sanchez going to sit on it and launch it. But I feel like still not enough happening, and it seemed like maybe a little bit more momentum here in the beginning, but not quite enough. Obviously haven't had a shot, I don't think. But we're inching towards goal here. Enzo to Delap, takes control, and actually this is where it's good, and I think he does draw the foul. Yes, the referee does call it, and this could be a good chance for Chelsea, and I mean, just hopefully at least a shot on target. But Delap does really well here, and see, this is, you give the ball to Delap into feet a little bit deeper, or with less players around him, or if he's moving, right? Not into space, but into feet while he's moving. You know, he'll. I think he's much better off. He's much better skilled for that. Equipped, I should say. Here comes. It's going to be a set piece by Enzo Fernandez. He's probably not going to put it on target here. Doesn't make any sense. He's probably going to do an outswinger, give a little bit. Curve the ball towards the attacking players. Yeah. Oh, and here comes Hato. Can't get it off before the Arsenal player comes into block. Madueke gets a touch. Is it going to go out? Is it going to be... Delap's already waving his hand. He's going to get a yellow card for this one. He's definitely going to get a yellow card for this one. Yeah, there it is. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. I wanted to have a graphic that came on and said naughty boy before we did this stream today. And by we, I mean me. And I just couldn't get the right thing going. I tried. I couldn't get the right graphic. But I promise there will be a naughty, naughty boy graphic. And actually, I didn't have it as an Indian accent. And maybe an Indian accent would work best. I thought Japanese accent would be funny in like an anime style graphic. But it didn't turn out well, actually, that one. And I think maybe a little Indian accent might do well. That would be good. That would be good. And Indians are all good for the joke, you know. Indians they're not too pissed off. Although people be on them lately. And it's not nice. Some people are, there's just a lot of hate on the internet. Let's be real. There's a lot of hate out there on the internet. And it's toward a lot of people, whether it be Indians or gay people or Jewish people or whatever people. There's a lot of hatred on the internet. And yeah, anyway, so back to the game here. But Indians are usually good for a nice good little joke. Gotta love comedians like Russell Peters, one of my favorites in the past. Hasn't done anything really great recently, to be honest, but oh my gosh, some real classic, amazing comedy from Russell Peters. But here we are, we're going Chelsea. The ball is too long. It goes all the way to Kepa Arrizabalaga, and look who's coming to town. Cole Palmer and Esteval getting ready. And you only got 3 moments, Rosenior, so he's going to make 2 subs in one of those moments. I guess that's all right. We can I guess he wanted to give that team a little bit longer. You want to take the easiest, the safest route towards victory, right? Towards at least equalization into extra time, right? I think there's extra time in this. I don't know if is there extra time in the Carabao Cup semi-finals? Yes, okay. If Google is correct, there should be extra time in the semi-finals here. Chelsea are very much in this time, Mr. Commentator, and here they come. Oh, no, they don't come, actually. They're defending. I forgot. This happens to me when I'm refereeing as well, where, like, I'll just point the wrong direction. And this is unfortunate. It's not often, but it has happened. Or after a half, my focus isn't perfect when I get back on the pitch, and a team wins the ball, and I point in the direction that the team, or not wins the ball, but wins the foul perhaps, or is awarded a foul, set piece, and I point in their direction from the first half, and obviously on the second half they're gonna have they'll be facing the other direction. They'll be defending the opposite goal, so that doesn't work, does it? This haircut that's going on lately, this hairline that Rosenior has and also Pedro Neto has, I'm just lamenting its popularity, its rise to popular status. It is just not a good line. It is not a good hairline. I'm sorry. That's going to be one of those that later on in later years people are going to look back on and be like, maybe not. And then it comes back eventually, obviously, because people always want to be, what's the word? Well, in a manner, they want to be, different, and they want to push boundaries, if you will. And so they'll take the ugliest thing and make it popular and just wear it with, and just wear it and do it and reinvent it. And it still sucks, but like but people are still doing it, and the hair there is one thing. It kind of looks like it could be like an 80s weirdo hairstyle. I don't know. Maybe not the skin fades. I don't know if they did skin fades back then. Did they do skin fades? When was the first skin fade popular? Oh, okay. High and tight cuts. Let's see. Is this I guess that is. Huh. All right. All right. Okay. And yeah, you know, to be fair, it's not the skin fade that I don't like. It's the pointiness of the line where it comes out on the sides. It's just weird. I don't know why they do it so pointy. Anyway, here's the long ball towards. Ooh, did Cucurella handle it? Referee didn't see it if it happened. Here they come through Madueke, but there's a lot of Chelsea players around him, including Chalobah, who's not going to let him in. And they do manage. Cucurella, I think, gets a foot on it in the end, and he tries to get it out. Joao Pedro was trying to receive it, did not receive it. Did the subs come on yet? Let's see. Yes, they did. There's Cole Palmer in the center circle. And Arsenal have it. And was there a foul there? Gyökeres is looking for it, and the referee doesn't give it. The AR doesn't see it. Play goes on, and he's wide-eyed, but I don't give a shit. So here we are. Let's just see. I want to see. Yeah, it is audible. I was just checking the audio to make sure here that it was coming through. The Fofana gives it to Sanchez, who's under pressure, gives it back to Fofana. Chalobah has it, ever reliable. Enzo Fernandez came all the way back to get it. Enzo Fernandez all over the pitch. Caicedo takes it, and a nice little pass to get all the way to the center circle and Cole Palmer. And Cole Palmer is obviously attacking them, and he lays it off to Estevao. And now we have a little bit of talent to play with here in the final third of Arsenal's side of the pitch. Gusto now attempts to dribble. Who is that? Hincape on the right-hand side. Does get the ball. And that's how Gusto is better, running onto a ball. He's not really going to dribble. He might every once in a while dribble a player, but he's just not that guy. He's not your Madueke or, again, your Garnacho or Estevao or even Cole Palmer, right? Cole Palmer's not really a winger anyway. Like, you feel like he wants to go always inside. Cole Palmer. Wherever he is. I mean, not wherever he is. Yes, wherever he is. Here's the corner kick from Fernandez. Cucurella is on the edge of the box. Can he do something with it? He did try and place it. Top left bins. And it was always a speculative effort, but there it goes. And it not too far away, you know, but it was a little far away. You really needed a little bit more pace and power on that if you're expecting to beat Kepa there, I think. Just at least a little bit more, or because maybe because the placement was almost there. But it wasn't, was it? Almost doesn't count in this game, and we have a long ball going up the pitch. Cucurella coming onto it, gets it up to Enzo. Oh, Enzo can't get to it. Now it's going to be a throw-in on Cucurella with a little playful, maybe not so playful, push on the back of Madueke. But they do know each other after all. Kepa has the ball at his feet. And they're under no pressure, Arsenal, are they? Chelsea are going to have to start pressuring them earlier. Trying to close down that ball quicker. Cole Palmer does come up with it. Releases Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez to Estevao. And he's 1v1, and that's trouble for Arsenal right now. He's making something happen. He does give it to Enzo Fernandez, who's going to have a shot, but isn't able to put it on target. But again, that's Chelsea's way in. get the ball to Estevao on the edge of the box. Either he does something or have somebody in and around him, or have a couple people in and around him, a couple players, because that's where it's going to happen, especially Cole Palmer. But I'm going to need to do better than that, boys. Come on. This is our match to win, boys. Chalaba gets ahead to the airball first draw. Pedro does lay it down to Cole Palmer. Doesn't work out. Was it the lap that got? Who came off? It was the lap. And it was Hato. Sorry, Hato. Ooh, Arsenal make a meal out of some passing back there. Zubimendi involved. And Gusto's going to throw it in here. You can see Fofana all the way up. Chalaba with the ball to Santos to Caicedo. Does get it to João Pedro. Does his best to keep the ball and get a pass, an accurate pass out, but doesn't. As he falls to the ground, Declan Rice all the way back. Gabriel over it, looking for something. Very slow, no urgency to get forward. He's saying, come on, Chelsea. Come on, come forward. Press me, open up. Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo with a little chip in here. Ooh, what happened there? Nothing called by the referee. It will be reviewed. It will be reviewed. The referee was, like 40 yards away. All right, look where the referee is. He's almost at the center dot when this happens. He's running forward. There's a pullback there. It's a little soft, but is the VAR going to do anything about it? Maybe not. Guess not. Looks like things are looking forward. Bushy Brows is on the sidelines, conferring with his boys, with his Spanish boys.
No, he didn't want that, but he's got to be positive. He's got to make changes, attacking changes, because he needs to take the game to Chelsea.
Oh no, Arsenal come away with the ball here, and they're bearing down on Chelsea's goal. Fast. There is a ball in. Chelsea don't deal with it. It is, right now it's whatever his name is with an H. Hincapie. João Pedro. Chelsea do get away with it. Estevao now. Andre Santos all the way back to Chalaba. And Chalaba has a range of passing ability, and he does decide to use his long range. Gusto is now on the right-hand side, and he kicks it up, like I said. And does he manage to keep it in? He does. Ooh, is there a foul there? Gusto is on the ground, and Hincapie is standing over him and putting his hand on him, pointing at him. And now there's a yellow card. And will Hincapie get... Is that for Hincapie? It's not a diving yellow for Gusto. Can't be. Here's what happened.
I don't know why Gusto just didn't keep going.
Oh, no. So it does look like a dive, but... Oh, and he gives Gusto the dive, yeah. It is Gusto that gets the dive.
So when we do see Kai Havertz, we'll be seeing another.
Wow. This referee's eagle eyes here. I didn't... Well, obviously he has a better view than me. I just have whatever the camera, bird's eye view, whatever kind of view. It's not really a bird's eye view. Traditionally, anyway. And here we go. Gyökeres comes off for another one of our former Chelsea boys, Kai Havertz. A lot of Chelsea fans don't really like Kai Havertz. I'm not like a huge Kai Havertz fan, but I did have high hopes for him at Chelsea. Didn't work out, Maybe I was convinced by Lampard. Lampard was really high on the boy, it seemed. And he does have a silky, style about him with the ball, and he's tallish, strong. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't work out, and now I hope he fails. So there's that. Ooh, is there a foul on João Pedro here? No. The ball goes in, and Gusto sort of deals with it. It might have put a player in or two. Arsenal do come away with it, and Trossard always dangerous on the left-hand side. Tries to get it through past Caicedo. Doesn't manage to do it. Oh, but Gusto is beaten by a Hincape, a little hammer on, as they call it. Where they tap the ball up to themselves. Hincape is going to take this throw here. And now we've got Declan Rice, who's going to put a speculative ball in there. And actually, Chelsea come away with it. Enzo Fernandez being covered by Zubamendi, as Zubamendi does. And, dang, Esteval actually gives it away to Timber, which isn't very often. And Esteval is going to foul maybe Timber. Oh, no, the referee doesn't give it. No, he does give it. Okay, and Esteval's looking at the referee. Oh, and it's another yellow card. Was that for dissent or was that for the foul? I think he's saying it was a promising attack, and the commentator thinks it's harsh. And honestly, I kind of think it was harsh too. But there was a lot of cynical grabbing, but they always do that, you know. I don't know if that's think that was a little bit fast for a yellow card on Esteval. I think it's a little harsh, but I agree with the commentator. Here's Rosenior. How does he look? He's looking optimistic. Come on, Chelsea. I loved that little reel with Robert Sanchez when the Chelsea fans were booing, and he was like, "Come on! We have a whole second half to play. Be with us. Stay with us." Something like that. It was kind of great. Here comes Chelsea in the middle. Cole Palmer. He's always looking to find a pass. Joao Pedro gives it away immediately, as you see yourself there in the little thumb that I show you, that I can show you as much as I can show you. And here comes Trossard. He's in the middle of the pitch, though, running backwards towards his own goal. And he tries to find it out. And he finds it out through Saliba. Saliba to Gabriel. And Eze not done a lot here in this match, you have to say. But let's try and keep it that way. Here they come, Arsenal, that is. And here we go. Declan Rice, I believe. Oh no, is that Zubamendi? It looks like Declan Rice to me. It is Declan Rice, and he makes a long pass to Timber, and he is nowhere near it. Let's be real here. And here comes Garnacho. Garnacho, baby. I think Rosenior is realizing, okay, we're nearing the 75th minute mark, and we really need this goal now. So. Dan isn't a Garnacho fan, let's put it that way. Well, Chelsea do get called for the foul here. Now the referee's having a word with Andre Santos. How many? I mean, you better not be giving us any double yellow cards here, honestly, this referee, for dumb S. This F and ref is calling everything against Chelsea. Esteval. Yellow was harsh. Everybody's pissed about it. It's that commentator, he said it, but no, it's true. It did feel harsh. Yeah, exactly. Even the commentators agree. Gabe thinks. And it's true. Kukurea tried to start. What just happened there? Gotta see that again. Here we go. Kukurea picks it up. What happened between Santos? Didn't see anything. The VAR is probably reviewing that, but Garnacho's coming on for Santos, so I guess it's not so much of a problem. And if he gets a red card now, he's off the pitch for some kind of review. Unless I totally misread that situation, but that's what it seemed to me was going on.
So 3 changes, 3 players of attacking intent on Esteval, Cole Palmer, and Garnacho, who was whispering.
Sanchez gonna launch it up. I'm good with it. Ooh, actually accurate pass to Gusto. Gusto to Esteval on the right-hand side now. No problems anywhere he wants to be. Cole Palmer sets up the start of an attack, and Joao Pedro gets it back to him, but ooh, and Chelsea still have it, even though a lot of Arsenal's be getting the foot on our passes. And now Arsenal kind of away, and actually it goes out of play, and it's going to be a Chelsea throw. Declan Rice, I don't know if you caught that there, limping down the pitch. Bushy brow Arteta staring staring at the pitch very pensively. Here comes Estevao. Loses it. He's been losing it a little bit more than I like, but Arsenal are a sound defensive team. If I'm not mistaken, their record is pretty darn good. They're at the top of the league, obviously. Not that that always means that they're defensively sound, that a team is defensively sound. I don't need to tell you guys that. Estevao again tries to, well, you know, that's his role. His role is to try to beat players, and if he's not beating them, he's kind of looking bad, isn't it? Isn't that the life of a winger? Was that really a foul though, ref? Was that really a foul? Chalobah didn't think so. I agree with my guy. Trevo. Here they show it. Let's see if it was a foul. I kind of see that again. I don't know. I guess it was. There was some contact there. As is just standing over it, breathing heavily out the mouth. Maybe he's got a cold. Honestly, that's the truth. Everybody's got a cold. Although you know it's warmer in London than it is here in New York. Actually, it looks like Rice is going to take it. He takes it to the left to Trossard on the left wing. He's guarded by Gusto, who gets the jump on him. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got problems here. We got big problems here. Did Cucurella? Oh, my gosh. Cucurella got in front of it. Oh, my gosh. Hopefully there's no VAR there and it was a handball or something. No appeals for it. What? Was there really a... just happened there? This was scary. That went in. Gabriel went down. Ooh, and the header from Cucurella. That is amazing. That is so awesome. Cucurella. Always ready, my guy. I love you. Adama Traore. Okay? He's a loser. Here comes Joao Pedro. Garnacho. Surely he will be ready to go. Chalobah. Fofana. Enzo. Head always up on a swivel. Cole with the slick pass to Caicedo. Here's Cole again. And Enzo. Those three together. That's some midfield and attacking. Ooh. Oh, whoa. There was a challenge there on Estevao. And did he get a penalty? Was that a penalty? No, that was a free kick on the outside of the box. You could see. Yep. Yep. And now Chelsea have a chance. Woo! Cole Palmer better be standing over that ball. He's holding it. You could see. How you could beat Kepa, man. No problem. Just put that ball on target. Enzo's also standing over it. What's going to happen? I'm definitely going to show this. So, referee backing the players up. Saying, get behind this line, dog. That's 10 yards. Cole Palmer really placing the ball. So, even though Enzo is standing there. Although I've seen this happen before, and then Enzo comes away with it. Or just passes it to another player, actually. That's in a different angle. Like, as you can see, Estevao there. Man, honestly, if the whistle blew now and Estevao is there on the right-hand side, just give it to him real quick. Take it one time. First time. Wow, the referee taking This is like 2 minutes to set this free kick up.
There's a lot of
It's
people
taken a
in there
long time to set this free kick
gonna
up.
post this on TikTok. Meantime,
Eze
the
is
clock
on the bottom
continues to tick
of
tock,
the wall,
and we're almost into
laying
the last
there.
10. This could be massive.
So you know they're going to jump because they've got the back up. And Cole Palmer's taking a few steps back. Referee pointing the finger at the wall. Now he's angry and he's going to have to do something here.
Chelsea are saying that the toes are in front of the line, and you can
Oh, and the referee has to
they are.
the referee is literally taking so long to set this free kick up that he has to I thought he was going to spray the vanishing spray again. Here comes Cole Palmer. He's about to take it, and he takes it and it hits the wall. And he's saying there was a handball, and was there a handball? Now
Well, Enzo was immediately saying that
they're both
there was a handball
appealing to the
against
referee. Was there a handball? I didn't see one there.
shoulder. My first look at that. Well, it's Havertz, isn't it?
Havertz maybe? The referee is
There's a pause
conferring with the team in the VAR room.
at one quick glance of that.
It's not a penalty. That's the thing. I want them to review it, but because maybe it was a penalty. They would only review it to see if it was a penalty, and that was not. They just showed another one. That was not it. Chalobah hit it onto Martinelli. That was something else. Oh, maybe I don't know. They're gonna anyway. Chelsea is lining up this corner, and I believe the whistle just went. Now Chelsea are taking it, as you could see, and the ball. Oh, there was a touch by Fofana there, and he couldn't put it on target. Oh no! Oh no! Well, oh no! What happened to Gusto? He's laying on the ground here. Something happened. Look at this. Fofana got a touch. Ooh, man, almost. There he is again. Yes, except it didn't go in. Good effort, though. You have to say. Damn.
But they're running out of time here, Chelsea. Yeah. Liam Rossigna.
Rosinier not looking too comfortable, and it's understandable. We need a goal, boys. We got 8 minutes of regulation to get this goal. I think it's raining. Looks like it's raining. Everybody's waiting there for the long kick. It comes.
Early on in his Arsenal career, 2020, his first season as Arsenal's manager.
Arsenal throw. Hincape.
You cannot but say
Hincape.
Arteta
Having
has
some kind of conversation here with
taken
the
Arsenal to
fourth official.
heights which they hadn't seen for some time.
Rosinier like, what the F?
Has won
What the
nothing
F,
since
bruh?
2020.
It's taking too long, bruh. Except he doesn't speak like that at all. And I'm not going to try and do an impression of him here. Oh, Chalobah did. Oh, not a good pass from Gusto. He had the ball, and he gave it away. And now here comes Trossard on the left-hand side, who puts it in here. Cole Palmer intervenes. He passes it up to João Pedro, who does manage to keep a hold of it and get it to Estevao here, who just keeps it in. Malo Gusto on the ball. Cole Palmer on the ball. Cole Palmer hip checked. I mean, does he not get a foul for that, referee? Come on. Eze's getting... Ooh, Arsenal get away with it. That's not a foul. No, it's not a penalty. He got full contact with the ball. The Arsenal fans are pissed off, and the VAR is going to look at it. Did Chalobah lift the foot? Did Chalobah lift the foot after that tackle? We're about to find out, and it's not. It didn't look good, I got to say. That did not look good for us. And here we go. We're going to show it here. Here's the tackle.
Little follow through though as well.
There is follow through, but
Be a bit harsh to give a penalty for that, but what's the
it's
left leg of
the
Chalobah?
contact is so good with the ball that I don't think as VAR you can overturn that. I don't think you can overturn that as VAR. As a referee, you might give that as a penalty. I would rather not give those as a penalty. Personally, I would rather not give those as a penalty. But
But would Martinelli have had
what's going on here?
but for the challenge? Not in the opinion of
The referee says moving on. Yeah, so the VAR, as I predicted, are not saying that was the wrong call. You got or likely the wrong call. You got to review that, referee. Anyway, so that's the point. We got to get a goal anyway, Chelsea. So got to do something here. But that was a lifeline Here we go. Here comes Fofana down the right-hand side. Hands it over to Estevao. Estevao's got 3 players around him. Fofana is going to pass it around. Now Gusto's alone, and he gives it away to Hincap. Yeah, that's it. That's his name. Hincapie. And Arsenal get the ball out to nobody. Sanchez is going to come up to it, and he's going to launch it up towards Estevao, and the Arsenal players get the touch to it first. Chalobah comes out, gets a head to it, and Caicedo is fouled. He gets the foul by Zubamendi, and Arsenal players are scrambling to get back in position. But Razanier needs something else, and I don't know. Achimpong is looking to come on the pitch. If that, I don't know who he would be for. Gusto? I mean, that's where he's been playing, but I don't know. You know, the way things have been going with Razanier. We've got some patience for him, man. I mean, we've been getting some good results, some decent results. Comebacks. Here comes Estevao on the right-hand side. Nice curler, but a little low. Doesn't beat the Arsenal defense. Chelsea can't get to it. Chelsea do come away with it. We got 4 minutes of regulation time to make something happen, Chelsea. Gusto over the ball. Chelsea just, finding the right entry here. Still at the first phase of the attack. Caicedo, Gusto, probing. I'm going to go over to Estevao over here on the right-hand side. He's double-teamed. That's good. That creates space. Got Fofana, who does manage to get the ball in, and it's kicked away. Timber, Achapong coming on for number 23, Chalobah. Tactical change. What's going on? How are we already? I guess Chalobah came off. Or Gusto. It wasn't 23. I was about to say, that's very weird. I thought it would be Gusto. And it was Gusto, actually, in the end. Here goes. Why is the referee stopping the... Oh, he's saying... It's back there. And as is a good referee tool... Not really a tool, but it is a law of the game that, it's a threshold. They have to. It's supposed to be within 2 yards. I believe it's 2 yards. Within 2 yards of where the foul occurred. Okay, here comes the free kick from Enzo into the box. There is a touch. Who touched it last? Guess it was Chelsea. It's going to be a goal kick, and time is running out fast. 2 minutes left in regulation, plus extra time, plus stoppage time, I should say. Extra time is kind of the best we can hope for as a Chelsea fan right now, so extra time.
Tactically, it's been very interesting, but a lack of cutting edge for both teams tonight, and probably for Arsenal. They know they're a goal up. They didn't really have to
Kepa launches it up.
throw everything at it, but for
Touched by
Chelsea,
Garnacho.
they must create more chances.
Chalobah flicks it up. Now Arsenal have it. This isn't good for Chelsea. Basically, any Arsenal possession right now is very bad for Chelsea. It's a race now, and Arsenal are going to play it around the pitch. They're going to go all the way back, no problem. And Arsenal can do this all day. Chelsea really need to make something happen here, guys. Please. I don't have a bet on this because I can't bet on this on FanDuel, but still need to make something happen here. The bet is always secondary. That's the truth. 100%. I never bet. Well, I don't want to say never, but I rarely bet enough money that it would make me worry about the bet more than worry about Chelsea. Rarely. They're taking their time, and Chelsea does sweep it up through Garnacho, though. We're going to see how much stoppage time is going to be added by the referee. And here comes Cucurella. Cucurella to Garnacho. Oh, maybe something can come through Garnacho. Arsenal are defending very, very well. Comes Enzo. Cole Palmer. Here comes Enzo. Just not on target, man. Dude, you gotta put one of these on target. Like, it's opening up a little bit for you, basically from about 22 yards out. Ooh, six minutes. We got 6 added minutes here. So, it's a lot of time. It's like the 84th minute all over again, so. Come on, boys. Gotta make this happen. Gotta make this happen. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
A bit of brilliance from a Chelsea player, or a mistake from an Arsenal defender.
We can do this. We can do this. Let's go. Kepa obviously taking his sweet, sweet time. 5 minutes of stoppage time left, guys. Kepa going to launch it up. Slip to an old goal would have been great there, Kepa. Oh no. João Pedro doesn't manage to get it under control, but Arsenal do sort of. Chalobah has to deal with it though, and it does go to Sanchez, and he's going to have he's going to clear it directly out of play, which is bad for Chelsea. Can't be doing that now, bro. Oh, gross little snot. My buddy Gabe thinks this is João Pedro's worst game so far. I'm going to say, and still better than Delap's game today. That's the only way to respond to that. Here's Achampong. Gabe thinks that true. Can't debate that, really. Achampong's going to give this throw here. We've got 4 minutes left here, boys. Throw goes. Arsenal gets ahead to it. Fofana hits it, and it's deflected by Arsenal player straight into the hands of Sanchez. Cucurella does get the ball over here, left-hand side, and Chelsea don't have time to play around. They got to find a way forward. And here comes Chalobah. Cole Palmer is the man, okay? So, and that he's deep here, but he's finding the way in past the midfield, the Arsenal midfield. And Cole Palmer back on it, and here comes Cole Palmer on the edge of the box. Ball is blocked out by some player there. I don't even know if that was a shot or what was going on. It was a little far out. Chelsea do come up with it again through Caicedo. Got 3 minutes left of stoppage time for Chelsea to save their participation in this tournament. Enzo Fernandez at the halfway line looking for something. Finds Achampong, who takes a bad touch but does save it by getting it to Estevao. Estevao back to Caicedo. Caicedo to Enzo, and Enzo needs to find something. This isn't enough. We can't just probe from here like earlier in the game. Now we need to penetrate very quickly. And here's Garnacho. Gets to Chalobah. Like, sometimes you might even need to just drop that ball into the box. Even if it's, look for a knockdown. Something. And it's getting to that time. And here comes Caicedo, who just in the end decides, okay, I'm going to chip it into Garnacho here. Enzo Fernandez gets it into João Pedro. João Pedro goes down in the box. And the referee is sort of touching his earpiece as though he is communicating with VAR about that, but I doubt there's going to be anything in there on that one. Everybody was in tight. You don't usually get a penalty out of that. Estevao on the ball here. Chelsea still with it. Cole Palmer. Not much time left. A minute and a half. The Chelsea boys are in the box. There is a ball that comes down. And what does Arsenal do? They do manage to sort of get it away. I think Achimpong was on it. Or is that? No, that was Fofana. But anybody will do at this point. Anybody will do. How many shots have been on target all game? How many shots total on target this whole game? And I'll answer that question. I guess Chelsea have 13 shots? That's weird. He says... Oh, well, point is, it's not been good. I'm going to just say it, too conservative today from Rosenior. Understood the approach, but it turns out to be the wrong one. The wrong approach, right? Unless Chelsea score here. There's 15 seconds left here. Moises Caicedo to Estevao over here. Estevao, Caicedo. Caicedo's got... Somebody's got to put the ball in the box eventually. Cucurella is going to recycle. Is there any time left? Chalaba does have a little bit. It seems the referee is not blowing his whistle yet. The ball's in the box. Achimpong goes directly into Aretha Kepa's hands. I'm just going to say Kepa. At this point, I can't even do it. Now Saliba is pumping up the crowd. And it looks like this is going to be an Arsenal win. Here comes the whistle. Referee says it. Throw the ball. The ball's been kicked. The referee about to blow the whistle. Here comes Chelsea for maybe the final attack. He's giving them the final attack. And there's going to be a header away by the Arsenal player. And it looks like Arsenal are going to get the final whistle here. They did it. Oh, no. And now the player beats Sanchez, puts it in. The goal will count. And that's game. Guys. Well, that's it. I think that's enough for today. We're not going to watch that. We're going to shut it off. No chance back in there. So that's about as much as we need to see. Not enough. Not enough. You know, as I was telling the boys over there in the text thread, it was a choice. I understood Rosenier's approach. I understood why come into this game defensive. Very defensive even, and why not make the sub at halftime? I got all of it. You know, it was a conservative approach. It was we're not going to concede, and we're going to look to create something with less talent on the pitch, less attacking talent on the pitch, and we spent 65 minutes, maybe 65 minutes doing that, and it didn't work out, and it was too late. In the sense that the other players couldn't make anything happen. But at the end of the day, didn't really make a whole lot happen when they were on the pitch for some time. We do see over here, it was more than one shot all game, but two shots on target from Chelsea, 2 shots on target, including that last one from Arsenal. 14 shots total from Chelsea, 5. I mean, it seems like they shot a lot more than they did. I mean, I don't know. It just didn't feel... like there was much attacking going on for most of that game. Very stale. But, yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Going to shut down the stream. It was good to have all of you that stopped by while you did. I imagine this stream will just get bigger and bigger. And anytime now, it's about to pop off. All right, guys. Remember, always live football and prosper. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer? The creators called it football. Soccer? You know, you play it with your feet. Reading between the headlines. Soccer? But it's really called football.